What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rick Gamer 27, and once again, thank you for joining my channel. Oh yes, I just want to touch up on basically what Shigeru Miyamoto had said the other day in an interview. He's basically saying that they are working on ideas for Nintendo's next home console, the next generation home console. And after he said that, people took it the wrong way, thinking that they are about to scrap the Wii U, and that is not necessarily true. That's not, because if you want to go by the history, Nintendo home consoles always had that 4 to 5 year gap, between the new generations, and it's just been a lot of trolling videos, and people just want the Wii U to die and everything. And like I said, it's not a very smart move if Nintendo would do that. And like a guy, Rich Review Tech USA, a guy like that, I respect him, man. Y'all should check out his channel if y'all don't know who he is. He is not a bias. He will tell like it is. He's a gamer. He plays PCs. He plays PS4, Xbox Ones, Wii U. He even tell he's a huge Nintendo fan, and he's just a huge gamer. Period. People like that I respect. And that's why I tune into his channel a lot of times, a lot of times, a lot of times. And I used to like Stone Fox Media content, and it just got to a point that he was basically being more biased towards Nintendo, and every time he reports something about Nintendo, it's always negative. And there's a lot of positive things to talk about Nintendo, and basically it's always positives and negatives inside every gaming company. And when it's with Nintendo, it's always negative. So that's why I don't support that guy no more. I sub him. And same with Broken Games HD. He's like I said, he doesn't know what. He don't even know what the hell he is. He don't know if you're a Nintendo fan. He don't know what fan he is. I honestly, I think he just do it for clickbait, and he basically do it just to get views. Same way with the other guy. With Black Mind, he does a lot of trolling videos just to get views and shit. But anyway, I was just basically just telling y'all that out of those four guys that I just mentioned, I said I recommend Rich Review Tech USA. Uh, he's a gamer, man. I respect that guy. Check his channel out. He has a lot of good content on that channel. And like I said, with everybody just thinking that Nintendo's gonna scrap the Wii U is not true at all. Not true. You know, I still think that they're gonna at least have 2 to 2.5, maybe 3 years left in the Wii U cycle. And I swear, let's say I'm thinking that E3 2016 is when they're going to reveal the new next generation Nintendo home console. I swear that's what's going to happen. And a lot of people thinking that they're going to showcase the new system this E3. No, why the hell do they want to showcase the new system this E3, knowing that they have a lot of great games coming out this year? There's more games coming out in the year 2015 than when we had in 2014. Of course, you got Splatoon that I'm really looking forward to. You got the Yoshi game, the Kirby game, not Splatoon. I just said it. You got Devil's Third, which I'm looking forward to. Xenoblade Chronicles X, The Legend of Zelda. Star Fox. Mario Maker. Mario Party 10. It's a lot of great games that's coming out exclusively for the Wii U. And why the fuck should they fucking do something that idiotic to showcase a new generation at E3, knowing that they are spitting out a lot of great games after the E3? That is not smart on Nintendo if they would actually do something like that. And I don't believe that they're going to do something like that. It's not good business. It's not good business at all. Because if you do something like that, you're going to lose a lot of your fans, and they're going to distrust you from now on. Just like how Sega did, but they know how to Sega Saturn. It was basically a fail of a console. So what they do, they hurry up and scrapped the console and hurry up and came out with the Dreamcast, and you see how that turned out. And we already know that Sega at that time wasn't at a very good financial situation than what Nintendo is in. Nintendo, we already know that they got a lot of money. You know, but Sega, they was already hanging by the thread and everything. They just were not doing very well because they kept losing their fan base of scrapping. They keep just like with the Sega Genesis. Everybody thought that the Sega CD was gonna be the next gen. No, what they freaking do a Sega 32X, and it was an add-on for the Sega Genesis. Everybody thought it was the next generation. No, it wasn't. So when the Sega Saturn came out, they lost a lot of their fan base because people just don't trust no more because they keep on making all this damn money trying to get a quick buck just off the Sega Genesis, which I used to own because I was a big fan of Sega Genesis. And with the Sega Saturn, I like the console and everything, but they just hadn't had very much third party support like the PlayStation did back in the day because of the business moves that they did to piss off a lot of fan base. So they lost a lot of money, lost a lot of fans, so they scrapped it and on with the Dreamcast, which I thought was a great system. They just didn't have enough funds, enough resources to keep the system, running because at that time they was just a little ahead of their time. The Dreamcast was the basically the first online functionality of any game console period, and like I say, when the PlayStation 2 came out, and it was over. It was over. So they had no choice but to drop it and go third party because they was losing so much money. They just couldn't afford to keep making hardware, so they went software only. And they still out to this day. And hey, they had to do what they had to do to save their company. They had to. And let's go on back to the Wii U. Like I said, it would be very bad business if they would do something that idiotic. And will I basically uh uh you know basically going to be one of those fans that distrust him and distrust them and don't want to buy their consoles anymore? That's a really good question. I'm a like I said, I'm a huge Nintendo fan, but I don't want to be slapped in the face. I done already got slapped in the face plenty of times by third party companies that basically treat Nintendo like a redheaded stepchild, and they they just don't realize that a lot of Wii U fans are owners of other consoles, and by me being an owner of an Xbox One. And and soon to be owner to a PS4, like it got me wondering, do I want to spend my money on this game, knowing that they could have basically they had it for this system, or they could have had it for this system, and they talk bunch of crap and they gimped the port and still slapped a $60 price tag on it and basically taking a lot of features out. Having to run it at a worse frame rate and basically pinpointing pointing at the fan base and saying that they don't buy the consoles, well not consoles, they don't buy their games, and it don't make sense. Don't make sense at all. And me, I'm a Nintendo fan first. I'm a Xbox fan, next. And I'm a primary Nintendo guy. I am. Don't call me no fanboy because fanboys, they you already know how fanboys work. They don't respect nobody. They talk a bunch of shit, bunch of trash. They troll all the damn time. That basically a fanboy is an asshole. A fanboy just they're a corporate slave. I'm just be honest, a corporate slave. A corporate slave. They stick to their console of choice. They stick with it. They defend it. Take a bullet for it. And they don't care about the other consoles. They will talk trash to the other consoles. They don't want nothing to do with the other consoles. That's a fanboy slash corporate slave. That is. And by me saying that I'm a primary Nintendo fan doesn't make me a fanboy or corporate slave. No, I'm just a fan of their games. I'm not a fan of Nintendo because they make stupid ass decisions. I'm just a fan of their games. So there is no fanboy or no corporate slave in me. I'm just being honest. But I guess to close out on this video, like I said, everybody, y'all just calm down, just chill out, and just enjoy the games that Nintendo is putting on the Wii U. Don't panic, and y'all trolls, y'all just shut the fuck up because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. You know. But anyway, guys, y'all just let me know how y'all feel about the whole entire the interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, basically saying that they are working on ideas for the new Nintendo system, and the whole entire internet just blowing up, and a lot of people taking it the wrong way. Y'all just let me know how y'all feel about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and once again, it's your boy Rick Gamer 27, and have a good day.